We're live. Okay.
Eh,
Hey, everybody. Okay, so I know people are confused, and there was a panel earlier that if you didn't see it, you're going to be like, what in the total fuck is she doing? All right, so a lot of people were getting timed out in this chat, and a lot of people just expressed concern, like, we're getting timed out left and right. And then I was watching it, and I'm like,
Wait,
yeah,
getting timed out where?
over at Flower Childs. So,
Okay.
um, I wanted to make sure that her side could speak openly, like in her chat, and I wanted to make sure this because it's my mods might time her out. Who knows? I don't know, but I wanted it to just be fair. So I was like in the middle of a conversation with Serendipity, and I had to pick my kids up. So um, I needed I guess at the end maybe Sarah still had something she wanted to talk about, which is fine. I'm open for conversation with Sarah. Bartender and I kind of just like agreed not to mention each other. I don't know what happened with Flower Child. I still don't even know where that stands. So we're gonna
Basically, we don't know
watch
what the
it.
fuck's happening or what
Yeah,
will happen.
exactly. Right, we're going with the flow. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, she's running like 15 minutes behind, so we can just talk for a few minutes. Let me message her. We can just talk to these everybody and like explain from earlier. Maybe we could play bartender or flower childs like just when I was up there, some of it until she's ready. If you want to, she's not going to be ready for 15 minutes. Hey everybody! Hey Primary, Eric, Jana, Blue Sugar, CCK, Ash. Yeah, you were getting timed out. Long Island girl. Jane, Hartley, MO33, Stephanie, Willow, Julie,
Willow, I'm not gonna
Pickle,
pick on
Bluebird.
you.
Not tonight. It's not your night.
Yeah,
Just
not
kidding.
tonight, Willow. I'll lay off. Hey,
Hey, Carrot
Audrey
Top.
Heartburn.
Hey, Audrey. I saw you in the chat today. Thank you. Audrey was there for the panel today. So, bartender's running about 15 minutes behind. So, um, we have about 15 minutes to kill. If anybody's got any
Bluebird.
questions, hey, boss lady,
Hey,
don't,
Kaylee.
I said to them the same, like, I said to them, I have never spoken privately to you, and I definitely am not in the middle of your guys' drama. So I
Did
saw
you
your
see her
community post.
community? Okay.
Yes, thank you. It happens today, Long Island girl. Um, it was a shit show. Hey, Kimmy C. I'm hoping that tonight won't be a shit show, but we'll see.
Well, for the record, Amanda is doing this for her own self. I personally don't want resolution with any people over there. I don't need resolution.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm good. I'm just going to help her run the panel while she
Yeah,
is
she's helping
over
me run the
there.
panel. So, like, if somebody wants a link over here, you can ask her. She can share the link. She can like pause the StreamYard. She can pin comments. Anything I could do, she can do it tonight. Like, so I love that feature on StreamYards. It's been extremely helpful. Um, so hey Tara,
I guess can we play some of what happened today?
yes, because she's gonna message me when she's ready. So if
Okay,
you want to play some
we'll
of it
get
from
to it.
today.
Okay.
And then the truth over there is already over there. She tried to go titty on me and say, Amanda's already got a stream going. Was no shit. Like that was the plan. Hey Nana. Hey Kayla. Kayla, it's good to see you. And if everybody could like say a little prayer for Stoner Girl, she left me a comment that
Damn
she's
it.
really sick with COVID.
Oh
So
no. Prayers. What?
yeah.
I just took this freaking extension off and it's back again.
Yeah, it never
Why?
leaves. Once you get it, it just is always there. It's
I
annoying,
want
but
it to go away. It screws everything up. Let's see. See?
so before we
You
start
nor
this,
was I
Sarah and I
planning on it,
did
but then
make
you.
Ah, sorry.
resolution. It's okay. Sarah and I did make resolution. So, in my chat or anything, I really just like not that anybody does speak about her, but I'm going to not speak about her at all anymore because I feel like we
Who?
um Sarah. I feel like Sarah and I made
God.
resolution today. I don't know where it'll go.
For
Like,
the
this place is
100th
crazy.
time.
Hopefully, it will go better than last time. So, anyways, all right. You can. I would
I'm
fast
gonna
forward a little
skip. Yeah,
bit.
I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
about maybe there.
Inserted herself and this and that.
I don't know
And
her. Like, we've had a few
you go back
conversations.
and forth.
No,
You,
I
Nobody
don't.
knows each other personally. Come on, it's YouTube.
But I mean, I have never had conversations with her except for like a couple, like, very short-lived
you had a lot to
conversations.
say about her on your live, though, just like you had a lot to say
Well,
about me.
my thing was is Mander prior to
I have to step away real quick. Is that okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
me even mentioning anything about like us knowing each other in the sense like with the Steph situation, that was actually after some Discord comments that you had made talking shit about me when I had never ever said anything bad about you. So
I said
I
one
mean,
thing, and that's it. I said,
right,
what
but
did
you
I
have
say?
to
Like, you're a
understand.
pushover. Like, it's one thing, and you
But
probably.
It's still
okay,
one
but you have to
thing.
understand that one thing is going to make me say something, and it still wasn't even bad. I just explained why I didn't support you any longer,
Right.
right? And then you
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I said one thing, and that's it. I didn't say like I can't
Okay, but
stand
are
her.
you familiar with the snowball effect? If you say one thing, someone else is going to say one thing, and that snowballs
Who
into
am I
people
talking to?
saying
Like, I
shit.
know, ask your
I'm
bartender.
the flip flopper. I'm the flip flopper.
I don't know who is that. Your name on here? Because I don't know
Yeah,
you. Oh, okay.
you
Well,
don't
I
need to
don't
know
know
my name
you.
because nobody knows me personally. So
I mean, what's your YouTube name? I'm
and
not
then
gonna have a
I have
con.
so many.
All
there's
right.
just
Well then,
one other
okay.
thing I want to clear up with you is you say that um I haven't been around in your community, which I mean, I used to actually hang out in Laura's channel. Way back in 2020 is when I started hanging around in the drama community. So it wasn't necessarily like in your channel that I was, but I've been around there for a long time. So it's
Okay.
not
Well,
like I'm just
that's
like joined in and decided like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm not even trying to really get involved with the situation with you and Steph because that's your guys' fight. I just have an opinion from it from having interaction with you. That
okay.
doesn't
Well,
mean that
that's
I
fine.
don't like you or that anything bad. It just means like the way that I saw from my own perspective, how you treat friends or somebody you call friend is not
I
necessarily the
have the
way
same
that
group
I
of friends that I've had for like anybody new, maybe no, but I have the same group of friends that I've had for years on here since I
Wait,
came back.
didn't you just leave Bree's Discord
I was
because
not
she?
I met Bree, and I met Bree December 24th or 25th was our
Okay,
first
but
private
that's
conversation.
not the
She's not my
question.
friend. It takes time to be my friend. She was an acquaintance.
we
That's not
weren't
the question.
we weren't
Didn't
friends.
you leave the Discord and what was mad at her for letting other people in
No, I
that you
no,
weren't
that is
friends with?
not. No, that is not why. I wasn't even mad at first. I was confused by it.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay. Want me to continue?
Yeah. Honestly, just like
You right.
Huh?
nothing. I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I probably heard your other voice. I cannot find what I'm looking for, so I'm over here freaking out. All right.
As
Just
soon
take
as
your
that
time.
voice chat happened,
Yeah,
it's
I was totally confused. I didn't want to have a voice
So
chat
you
with
were
them. That's all.
confused and bothering her on DMs.
Bothering her. I messaged her one time, and then I messaged her after her first live.
You
I
and the
didn't keep blowing.
ponies. That's what I
No.
got
and
from it. Yeah.
Starlight, yep, and
Okay,
Starlight.
Starlight messaged her separately. I didn't. That's not me. I have nothing to do with that. And I think Starlight was just asking why she had gotten booted or something. I don't know. I'm going by things that I've heard, like you and her
Why
say.
I let well,
Oh
Um,
my God.
and
Get
you
your
said I
story
let
straight,
Roxy
please.
run my Discord.
right? No, I think she was just curious of why she got booted. That's not me though. I messaged Brie one time, and then I messaged her again later, and after a
Okay,
live
that's
had
two
happened.
times. That's not one time. That's two times. So we're
Who the
talking.
fuck
Okay.
are you? I
And
don't
the
have to
main
answer to you.
I'm a
the main
Bitch,
troll.
I don't answer to you.
the
I
I
didn't
don't
main
come to have a
fucking
care.
point.
conversation with you. I
You
didn't have.
made my fucking ears bleed, so I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
give a
be here
fuck.
and ask you to.
I'm gonna refresh my screen. What timestamp are we at? 1:36. Okay. See if that thing will go
Free one
away.
time. and then I messaged her again later, and
There it
after
goes
a
Okay,
live
again.
that's
had
2
happened.
times. That's not 1 time. That's 2 times. So we're
Who the
fine.
fuck
Okay.
are you? I
And
don't
the
have to
main,
answer to you.
I'm a
the main,
Bitch,
troll.
I don't answer to you.
the
I
I
didn't
main
don't
come into a
fucking
care.
point.
conversation with you.
You
I didn't
you
have.
make my fucking ears bleed, so I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
give a
be
fuck.
here and ask you to stop yelling. Because
I'm
if
gonna
this is
ask
the
you to
way
quit
that you talk to
speaking
people,
to me.
then damn, girl.
I am gonna ask you to quit
Your
speaking to
neighbors
me.
are asking you to
Mander,
take
it's
it
like your
take it
Very
down a
friends
notch.
offend
bothered.
you. This is one of my
Oh,
friends.
Very
okay, but
So
bothered.
it's like,
I'm not even. I can't breathe. I asked Bree to take a link. I would drop everybody off the panel the other night. She wouldn't do it. So she's in my inbox demanding that I take a link. So I came up to have a conversation with her. So
Okay,
Demanding.
have a
I said,
conversation,
take a
but you're
link.
yelling. Okay?
My main thing is that, Mander, I had that voice chat with him, and before like me and you could even talk, you left my Discord, thinking that now because I had this voice chat with him, I'm gonna be besties with him when I'm not even really friends with them. I don't talk
I
to
don't.
Rex.
Yeah, that's fine if you
Nothing
are.
was even said. Nothing bad was said about you. I didn't say anything bad about you, nor was I planning on it. But then you do a live.
You I just don't want to be in the same Discord with them. That's all. That's not it's a personal.
Okay, so I see people in the chat are like, I don't know who this is. To be completely honest, we don't either. We actually were trying to avoid, getting into drama with these people. That's why after tonight, like, hopefully this won't ever be a topic of conversation. There's a lot of
No.
crazy stuff that go on. These people, they all kind of came from the Michael Long, with Sophie, case with the glare and all
Yeah, they have
that.
their own little community, and I didn't know who I was talking to, and she thought, she came up there and like yelled at me, and I was like, "What the fuck? Who is?" I didn't even know who she was, but it was Duchess. Her name is Duchess. Hey, outside the box. So that's how it started. Was me and Duchess were like yelling at each other.
Mo33. But yeah, so it's all basically started because this one right here, Flower Child, had been observing what was going on between us and Rex and Steph, and she decided to do live streams about it and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, now we're here. Like I'm still
Yeah.
pretty confused too. So we'll see where the night takes us.
Yeah.
And all it would do is
Okay.
cause issues
But
in
you
your
went
Discord.
live and you ran your
You
mouth,
said I went live a week
talking
later.
psycho babble bullshit.
Psycho babble bullshit. Okay, which live is it? Because I'll go
Because you
Okay,
react.
can't be
question.
the first one you did.
No, so it
Question.
was a
Can
week
I
later,
please ask a
supposedly.
question? Just being a troll and all. You left the Discord because Rex and Steph came in. Because you didn't like them?
Because it would have caused issues, and there's no point. And I'm
Okay,
gonna be
but
honest.
I'm not.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
be
finish my
honest about.
question?
You said, did I leave the Discord because Steph and Rex came in? I'm trying to
No, I
answer
wasn't
that.
actually finished with my question, but feel free to interject because that's what you do. So go ahead.
I'm trying to answer that part of the question.
It
I
wasn't my
left.
question yet. I was building up to it.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
But
go
you're
ahead.
interjecting. So
Yeah,
stop talking
that's
for
what
a
I do.
minute, but
Go
I already
ahead.
lost it. I don't even know what I want to
Gosh.
ask you. So thanks for that.
Okay, the reason I left the Discord is for one. Okay, if I go to somebody and I'm just like, oh my god, are you? Because I just was like confused because of things that she had told me like the day before. Okay, I just went to her earlier that day. I was confused. Like, wait, you just told me that you'll never, or that like all this stuff about them literally the day before. Then I said, are you cool with
All this
them?
stuff about them.
Are you cool with all of them? All of that, and then
Flower Child, I just have to wonder about you. I'm sorry. Okay, so Flower Child just came into the chat.
okay, Flower Child. I wanted to both sides be able to speak freely. If you listen on
There
this
are
panel, several times people were saying, I'm getting timed out. I don't have my ads on. So I don't know what y'all are talking like the truth
no,
stuff you're talking about.
real quick. The 90% of the people in here have absolutely no clue who you are or who your friends are. So we are playing the stream from your channel to
Just for I
show
was up.
them to give them a little bit of a backstory, because everyone's in here like, I don't know what's going on. Why are you making a resolution? Who are these people? Is that okay? Can we continue?
Right, I'm not playing your whole stream, just the part where I was up to try to give
Just
them a
showing the,
backstory.
yeah. Jesus Christ.
Hey, David Walsh. So yeah, people need a backstory or they're not going to understand. But nobody could talk in your
Hey,
chat without
David.
getting timed out today. Repeatedly on the panel, I said that. So I wanted like, if she's streaming it for her friends, I'm streaming it over here. Both sides can speak freely without the fear of being timed out. That's literally all there is to it. Tess, I'm always going to be recommended. That's why.
My notifications have been shit, by the way. I'm just throw that out there. Honestly, girls, resolved shit with AYB and crew and just ignore.
Okay,
Hey,
well, she's getting ready to
that's
go
true.
live, right? Or she's going
Who?
live right now. Ask your bartender. So I
Oh,
got
yeah.
I,
I don't know why the flower, whatever.
because truth whenever they're running her mouth, and so she's like, make the truth made it sound like something it wasn't. That's why. Um, like saying that
We,
she giving the views up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of views on something that
oh
nobody
my
knows anything
God.
about. Like
Well, don't put it behind a paywall. Ooh, how dare you offer
the
things to your members?
I know, right? Oh my god. Okay, so if you want to stream her, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna stay muted on
Is
here.
she live?
She's getting ready to be. Yes. Or actually, I'm going to remove myself from the stream if that's okay, so it doesn't echo or anything.
Okay.
And yeah. Do you
I'll
need me to
just,
send you her link again?
no, I got it pulled up still.
Okay, I'll be back. No, I want to see my chat. Okay, I'm going to stay. If it echoes, let me know. I'm going to mute though.
Okay. Let's see.
Wait, that won't work because if you're talking to the chat, I won't be able to hear her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to remove myself from the stream, but I'm still going to watch the chat and I'll type if I need to.
Are you on a
That's the
headset
only.
or wait?
Yes, I'm on a headset.
Because you could turn the volume down. No, I don't
Wait, maybe
know.
I wait, maybe no, because if I turn you down, then I'm gonna remove myself from this stream, but I'm
Okay.
still gonna be here, like in the chat part, though. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. Badger. I want no part of any kind of resolution. I'm just saying. Um, it is what it is. I don't care either way. If they like me, if they don't like me, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Hmm. Well, what can we talk about until they get here? It's a peaceful peaceful protest. No justice, no peace, motherfuckers. A180. Stephanie. Oh God. What is the truth? I can't even see. Now you're gonna make me go look. Hold on. Let me put myself down here. What's that bitch saying? I can't remember if I have her blocked. The truth. Like all the people that hate us, all the vultures from our community. Oh, there she is. Mandolin, you laughed when Starlight said she wants no resolution. Please take many seats. Everyone is on to your crap. What? You're losing. Like, Tracy, I don't know what's wrong with you, but something's up with you lately. Are you paranoid? I don't know. And I don't want resolution. Guess what? We're two different people. I think that's what drives me crazy the most. Why can't Manda do something and it's just Manda doing it? Why does it always have to be, oh, well, Starlight must have told you to do it? No, she's an adult, she's grown, and she's her own person, and I'm my own person. Hey, Diane, ask your bartender is channel. Yeah, that's why I have no interest in any kind of resolution. I'm just here to help run the panel. Oh, looks like it's starting.
So I'm
Oh,
going
really?
to drop the link.
Really?
Sorry, I just want to make sure that YouTube side's open
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
in case I gotta block anyone.
Oh, I bet Steph's been collecting notes and clips and
Flower
all
Child, if
kinds
you're
of
still
stuff all
in
day.
the live, if you
Why is she
can
up there?
take the link and come
Steph,
up,
your
we're just going to go
avatar
over
looks
like a recap
stupid. Your
so that
avatar
people
is
kind of
stupid. It looks
understand
like
how
you
we
have
got to this
panties
point.
on your face.
And then we'll kind of start things.
All
If
right, I'm gonna
not, then
mute.
I think we'd be able to kind of toss a recap out between those of us that kind of were there. Um, However, where we were, Manda's, is we were talking, and then you had to kind of go out and I think pick up the kids and stuff. From my recollection, is uh, that Flower Child was doing a live with regards to like addiction and stuff, and then there was also a part of it where she was discussing a live that I guess you had done over on your channel with regards to her. What was said in that, like that's between you two. But if I'm like kind of off on things, just let me know.
Yeah, well, she didn't realize that a voice chat had been dropped. um, she thought it went live out of the blue, like just started going live. But what happened was a voice chat was dropped, and
Hmm.
not the whole thing was dropped. So of course we're going to go live about it. Like
Actually,
that's
the
just how it
entire thing
goes.
was dropped.
I didn't hear the entire thing, but either way, the voice chat was dropped.
How
That
did you even
my
know if
friends
it was
were
the entire thing? You weren't
recording.
even there.
Because I was told by several
Here we
people that were,
go.
or
Here,
3 people that
Steph's
were
getting
there,
ready to
whatever, that were there,
trample.
that it was not the whole thing.
Fuck
Whole thing
you,
was
Steph.
dropped.
This is not
It's been out
about
there for
you.
weeks. That voice chat was how long ago?
God,
Well,
I'm so
that's
sick
when
of
we
that
started
bitch.
going live. She didn't understand why we went live the first time. I really didn't want to talk to Steph tonight. I don't know that was what this was about.
Okay,
Like, I just
so
don't have any interest in resolution with Steph. There will never be resolution with Steph
Don't
and I.
get so
Not
upset,
now,
Mander. I'm
not ever.
just here to correct your
right,
narrative.
and I don't.
Sweetie.
What narrative are you correcting, Steph? I'm not
Like
upset.
the voice chat was cut up and clipped up
That
in
is
pieces.
that is what. Okay, so it wasn't. So if there's another copy, it will match.
Absolutely.
Okay, well that's fine then. I was just letting them know why we went live the first time because I didn't want her Flower Child to think she thought, and so did Ask Your Bartender. They didn't know that Mandy Bell went live about that. I was asked the question, and I was just letting them know.
Right. So I
Here we
didn't
go,
know
guys.
that
Oh,
that
this is
call
exactly.
was recorded. I didn't know that it was dropped or whatever. I
I'll
mean,
I'll hold
anything
my
that
comment
I
for
had
in
said in there, like I would
just a
say
minute.
absolutely in public.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
It
Yeah, I
was
have the same
It was a
thing.
yeah,
surprise with me too. I didn't know until the link was dropped.
yeah, like it
Oh,
was
Yeah, because
like
good
Napa
Unlisted link.
recorded
God.
it and then no, didn't tell anybody. So,
Right.
which wasn't in the call, but I always stand by what I say privately. I know that it's probably going to get. I mean, I go in with the
Exactly,
attitude
Kaylee.
this could
They
get dropped,
wanted a
right?
shit show. They
Um,
don't want
but all
resolution.
that
This is
doesn't even matter.
about
I just wanted
having
Flower
a
Child
shit
to know
show.
why we started going live
This is
because if
why I
she
want
didn't
no
know about
part
that,
of those
to her
people.
it would appear why are they mentioning nothing about my Discord or anything's been mentioned publicly? So they're just starting. I just wanted to correct that, and I feel like it was.
well, okay. So about the whole like Discord situation, right? So I'm gonna like I did reach out to Flower Child and had said like, hey, like is there are you open up to having a conversation with Rex and Steph, right? Just because like your guys' fight with Rex and Steph should only be with you guys, right? Like naturally there's obviously your side of people that are going to automatically just jump in and defend you. I mean, and I think all of us have those group of people around us that like no matter what they're going to go to war for us. um but like my thing is it's been a fight that's been going on for a very long time, and so I had reached out to her to more or less be like, "Hey, dude, like, let them have at it. Like, these guys have been going at it for a long time. Don't get yourself mixed up in it. Like, let them kind of deal with their own thing. But hear like Steph and Rex's side because I think it's important. Like, I mean, I'm guilty of it as well, not necessarily going and trying to find out both sides of the story, but also because I don't want to seem like I'm nosy, just getting involved in people's problems I don't know."
Right, absolutely. I didn't even know she went live when she had already done a live about Steph and Rex when
Hmm.
I realized that she even went live because to me she was a subscriber and a member. And she reached out to me when a family member died and we started talking and she said like something about Steph being in her comments and that Steph uh wanted to talk to her or something and that she had done a live about them and I was like, "Oh my god, you go live? What the fuck?" Like I had no idea. To me, she was just another like a subscriber, a member. I had no idea she had a channel at all
Right.
until after that. So I didn't ask her to get involved in anything. Matter of fact, I told her like cuz she said it was going to be too much. If you don't talk about them for a while, they won't talk about you. Like they don't even know you. There's not history there.
I don't think she actually made the claim that you asked her to do it.
No, but it's been said, like, and that's fine. She didn't say, I just wanted to correct that narrative because I don't need anybody or want anybody. She doesn't even, I didn't know she was going to go live about them. I didn't even know she went live. So I don't want anybody thinking, like, I just went and told this girl to go live about some people she don't even know.
Right. So then, like I said, I had contacted her. So the whole like Steph and Rex coming into the Discord, that like they didn't even know that that was going to happen until I had got it all set up and Flower Child had said that she would do that. Then I went to Steph and was like, "Hey, listen, are you guys open to talking to her?" Right? So I mean,
Yeah.
I think you
Which
guys.
is my original comment on Flower Child's channel was, "Hey, let's talk."
Right.
That's all
So
I
I
ever
Yes,
wanted
think.
to
and
do.
then she had asked me for like, said she wanted to do her homework, and that is when I gave her like lives to look at because or she asked like something, and I told her to watch stuff for herself because I didn't want to be accused of pushing anything. She's like, where can I start? I told her you had a channel, Rex had a channel, and she said, oh, Rex has a channel. I gave her everybody's channel, told her to go watch for herself. I didn't just say like, oh, here's my side. Like I never did that. That's how she found out Rex had a channel.
Right. Okay.
This
So
is
I did
stupid.
want to clear up that part because I know like you guys had felt that um they go
Yes,
into all of your
props to
like
Amanda
all
for
the
standing
discords they
her
find
own.
out that you
Yes.
are like that you're in and like it was said that this is what they do. But I wanted to
Yeah, notice the
make that
chat.
clear with you that that sort of stuff like that
Raquel.
wasn't the case. Like I set that up myself. Give me 1 second, sorry.
I just want to say that I went into that Discord. Like, I don't know you, Manda. I have nothing against you. I went in there for a completely separate reason to figure out Tasmania, nothing to do with like you or any of your friends. And I just want you to know that.
Same. I don't want I don't want in the middle of your guys' and Kelly's drama.
Oh
And
yeah, for sure. Like
so yeah, I don't have an
I
issue with
just
you and
wanted you to
that's
know that like I didn't go into that Discord for like you or any of your friends. I went in there for Tasmania.
okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't have an issue with you either. I don't know like we don't
Yeah,
know
we
each
went
other.
into that whole
Yeah.
Discord to try to work things out with Flower Child. We wanted to make amends, to make everything right so there didn't have to be so much fighting.
Right.
And we
Is there
wanted
is
her to
it
know that we're not these awful people and that, you know, we have a voice too, and um that she didn't have to hate us. She didn't have to dislike us,
Oh,
you
Brandy,
know.
yeah.
it's a whole
Yes.
long
Is there anything
fucking
like that you
dumb
feel like
story.
wasn't sorted out earlier, Sarah, that you think you still want to get off your chest?
No.
Why?
The
What?
only
Okay.
thing is that, I'm very close with Steph. I adore
Oh
her.
my God, we
And
know. We
I was
know,
trying to
Sarah.
maybe
You've said it
see
a
if there could
500
be some
million
type of
fucking times. We
um,
know. Brushy, brushy.
resolution
No,
or,
no,
at least not fighting
No,
with her all the time or
no,
bashing
look,
her.
never.
Sarah,
Hmm.
they're not gonna stop because they need content.
No,
Oh, really?
Steph,
Is that
really?
why
I
you
don't
did?
need you for
Yeah,
Brandy,
content.
shut
really.
up.
You
Okay. I
do.
don't need
Your
you for
last live was
content.
a perfect example of that.
Oh, okay, Sarah. I mean, okay, Steph, you're right. I need you for content.
No, I
You're
just
Yeah.
wish that,
ridiculous.
we could be copacetic with one another or at least coexist
That well,
because,
I have no problem doing that with you. That will probably never happen with Steph. I'm just being honest. Like
mhm.
that we just don't get along. Like we just don't, and some people just don't get along.
Oh,
But
talk
I
about
just wanted to
Commander.
make sure Okay, Sarah. I mean, God
Give
dang
me
it. Okay, Steph.
one quick second.
I keep looking at Sarah's picture. Yes.
Wrenches, please don't fight with each other. I don't know
I
what the fight is over. I just saw Dutch's comment, but I can't really pay too much attention to the chat right now. So please, guys, thank you. Go ahead.
okay,
Sorry.
ask your bartender, is there anything that you feel like we didn't um sort out, you and I, that like that you
I
would
feel
like to
like
get off your chest?
we've kind of sorted that part out. I know that um there is the part where I mean there's our side to the situation of the person coming over to your panel. And then so maybe I would like to just provide you with some sort of proof with regards to that.
Well,
If
yeah,
you're open to that.
I told, yes, I told which she's in chat, and I said today I don't want in the middle of your guys' fight like um maybe you feel like having her on panel. I wasn't maybe I like, it wasn't like just to bash you. I'm sorry if it came off that way. That wasn't I don't I there's so much history, like I told you earlier. That would be like me trying to are you trying to come into our community getting all of mine and somebody's history? It's just not gonna happen. But I
Oh,
will
give me two
definitely agree
seconds.
not okay. I won't be having anybody like I won't have her on panel to discuss you guys anymore. So because I just don't want in the middle of it. And it's like there's a lot of history that even if both of you were like giving me
Can I
everything, I
ask
still
you a
wouldn't
question,
understand
Amanda?
it. Yep.
Okay, say that Steph never mentions you again. Can you do that for her too?
Oh my God, Sarah.
What? I'm
Sarah,
just saying.
I know, I get what you're saying.
I'm just trying to like,
I don't think I don't think it's realistic that Steph and I are never going to mention each other again. And I don't want
It's
to sit up
not.
here and say that it is right. We just don't like
okay,
each other. We just don't. It, it's mutual though, It's fine.
yeah. I get
Yay for
made
Monday.
fun of all the time for the whole peace, love, and light kick, but I'm telling you, I am mostly peace, love, and light. And I wish that, people could come back together. And if they can't come together, at least coexist without having to tear one another down.
Exactly. We're all adults and
Yeah.
we should all be able to act like that most of the time.
No, the R word is not okay over here. Sorry. I know, lame.
Okay, I don't know if you heard me though, but like I won't be having anybody on panel to discuss your guys' problems. Um I had reassured somebody else when they came to me like their life isn't gonna no, but none of your lives are gonna be talked about in my life. Like your personal stuff's not gonna be discussed in my chat or anything like that. So I just want to reassure you guys of that.
Okay. Like I don't
Thank
want to
you.
control you, like control who or like you have up on your panel whoever's over there. You know what I mean? It was bound to happen that one day, you know what I mean? Like our names would I guess come across whatever because we kind of do search in the same community, right? So I mean, she saw an opportunity, ran over and was like, "Well, I'm going to, run over here and try and ruin like her credibility over here and blah 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 blah," which at the end of the day, right? It to me, it's more of I don't care who's on your panel. It's not my panel to try and control. I don't care who's in your chat. Um, but with
Yeah, I
things,
like the people that you don't like, but that doesn't mean that we ever have to discuss you guys when they're in my chat. Like you come
right?
in my chat as far as it goes, but you guys don't ever have to. There's not a reason for you guys to come up.
No, exactly. So when
Thank you,
I'll,
Kaylee.
I'll just give you a little history, like with my dealings with the person that came over onto your panel, really quickly. Um, I had met her back in 2020 and became friends with somebody that she was friends with. She wasn't around very long. Those two fell out.
Hey, Jeff.
She talked a little bit of shit on me. I ignored it. Like I had a conversation with her about it, whatever. When like she went her way, I went my way, type of thing. It was said and done. Back in, I would say, I think maybe September or October, um, and I could be wrong on the time that like she had came over. She had, reached out to me because I had ended up falling out with the person that um, she had fell out with. So instantly it was like it felt like it was like a hate bond, but I'm more of a person like I'll give everyone a chance um, to teach me and show me exactly who they are. So we had gotten along for a little bit, things were good. And then a friend of hers, her and I had a falling out. So her close friend and I had a falling out. We were dealing with it, however, behind the scenes in messaging. And it was said to me that her it was said to me that the person that was on your panel went to her and said, "Oh, I mean, I need to go live about this. They're going to go live about you. I've already heard about this. Blah 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 blah." And I was what? There's no way that she wasn't even in the radar for a live. Like I typically don't
Hey,
try to do
Romance.
lives to drag people. Right. So she instantly took that
You
fight
like
that
that,
her and
Sandy?
her friend and I were having and brought it to the public and decided she's going to do a live on it and try to make me look like I'm this horrible person and I'm behind the scenes and I'm a bully and I'm this and that and da 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 da. Da. At the end of the day, it's really like I don't really care what anybody on here thinks of me. Like I've slept for 43 years not knowing any of you, right? And I'll
Right.
sleep for the remaining part of my life just fine if I don't have, if I don't talk to certain people from the internet. So then there was another situation that came about with regards to the Michael Long case that you're kind of familiar with. There was another situation which then that dragged in Squishy and like Georgia
Well, we
and
don't.
Heidi and
That's
everybody.
not. I don't
So then
care
the
about
drama
any of
kicked back
that.
up for a little
None of
bit.
it. I
It
don't
died down
care.
for a few weeks and then just randomly out of the blue, she puts up this post claiming that my friend Wicked Weenie had doxed her all over social media, which
What?
definitely did
That's
not
not
happen.
our beef.
So
We
we've been
don't
sitting
need to know
since like
any of
she
those
made that
details.
claim. We've been sitting
Oh my
asking
god.
her like, show us that proof. Like, there's no way that she did it. Show your proof because we know she's lying. Not only
Or
to
proof that you dox kids,
Stephanie
or
Brown,
proof
check your
that we took
right,
DMs
some
when you
little
can.
like child's picture, or proof of like any of her other claims, because none of them exist. She puts like screenshots on like random like blurbs of text with like edited out dates so it looks relevant, and it's not. Like the Flower Child situation, she asked me to look up Flower Child, but the screenshot she posted is only my response. Her above, she deleted her messages. However, she couldn't delete her messages out of another chat I was in where she asked me to look up Flower.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like there's a
There's
lot
just
between
like
you guys.
so much history that like I don't
Hey,
know.
guess
It's just
Right.
what? We have
crazy.
the
I
same kind of
understand that.
history
Yeah,
with
I get
Steph.
that.
A
That
little
there's two
different.
sides and
Our
there's a
history is
lot of history.
different.
I totally understand.
Same with like between you and Steph. Like I'll never understand all of that,
Yeah,
because there's
there's a
so
lot
much
of yeah.
history.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot. Okay,
That
well,
yeah, I
thank
think
you for
she's
having
mad
me.
that
Thank you for,
we don't
letting me know,
mind
explaining your
Kaylee coming
side.
in the
oh,
chats.
hang on.
I
I was just gonna
They
show
have a
you a
problem with
little
that.
something
I
on
think that's what this
what
is.
like
Besides
I'm one for proof, right? Like
getting Manda on a panel
especially if somebody's
with
gonna go
Steph.
somewhere and make a claim and say that, I did A, B, or C or D. I'm one to that's gonna pull up that kind of proof, right? So don't go anywhere too quick. Um, so from these incidences, like I said, out of
You know
nowhere, she
where
just randomly popped
MO33.
up and started like, I was doxxed by Wicked Weenie all over social media. She keeps making these claims that we're talking about members of her
Nobody
family. Absolutely
cares.
not. You know what I mean? Like
Wah,
things had
wah,
been done to
wah,
her in the
wah,
past where
wah,
she's trying
wah,
to
wah,
claim
wah, wah.
like those things from the past are happening now,
Jesus.
which no. And I've never been a part of
Yole,
anything to do with any of her family members being approached or talked about or whatever. So she ran over to you claiming that, I am the type of person that doxes, right?
Yes, exactly,
So
lit
I just want to give
polyester.
you just a little bit
See,
here.
we
So
don't care.
this
We
is just
don't
one of
care. Oh, sorry, Kaylee.
many
Thank you for
community
that.
tabs that she had made.
Yes.
This one here, this
Oh
one
my
goes
gosh,
with
Amanda, tell
my
them we
docs,
don't
where she
care. We
blatantly
don't care about their
contacts and
drama with
shows
Kaylee.
where she put a
It's
review
not
with
our
a link
business.
to a channel,
I don't care.
and it says, here's one of your employees on YouTube,
I'm
and blah
not
blah blah. But at
stroking
the end
out
of it,
at
she had
all.
said
I'm
that
having a good time.
they should consider who they hire.
I'll mute
Now,
though
this
if
is
you
actually a
prefer.
message that was sent to us that she had sent to somebody, where it says, yeah, it's a huge way to dox someone, with the screenshot of her contacting one of my places of employment saying, I ain't fucking playing. And then posts up my second job where, again, these are on her community tab while she's over in your area claiming that we're the doxers. I have never doxed a single person, let alone dox somebody's child. I'm a parent, and I would never put somebody else's child in any sort of danger, because I think that kids shouldn't be a part of this. Just like I think people shouldn't call people's jobs, just like I don't think that people should call CPS on people. Kids and outside of this fight that we get into on the internet
Agreed.
shouldn't happen, right?
Agreed.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
it
Kimmy
does,
C.
right?
Yes.
And
Thanks
the
for
one
the
person
super
that came over
snatch.
and claiming all
Amanda
this
is a
stuff, I
good
was just
person.
like,
She's a
well,
way better
you know,
person
why
than
is
I
she letting
am
her run
because
that narrative without, you
I would
know,
have lost
asking
my
like, hey, like,
schnizzle pop by now.
where's your proof? Especially
I
if
would
you're
have.
able to sit there and say that, you know, you don't believe that I'm a doxer,
I
right?
don't
Like,
think you're a doxer. I have said that. I don't think you're a doxer. I
right.
mean, I've
So,
never seen proof that you are. So
well, and you never would, right? And that's the unfortunate part, is whenever these claims are made, they're made with truth from like 2 years ago,
I guess
or not
they're
even 2 years
choosing
ago.
to
We've been all in this
overlook
for like
that.
18 months, but
Maybe it's
it's
because
like
they know
truth
we're
to something
streaming
that
her
happened
and
a
they think
long
we
time
give a
ago in
shit
like
if we
2020 or
hear the
2021.
words come out of her
Bring
mouth.
me 2022, right? Because there's not a damn thing from 2022 or 2020 and 2021 that she could bring anybody that says
Nobody
that I've doxed
cares.
somebody, or I've doxed a child,
That
or I've
guy's
done
really
these
gross.
claims that she's trying to make.
yeah.
Can I be a power cunt when someone like brings my name up and wants to sling mud? Oh, absolutely, I can, and I will defend
Ash.
myself, right? And sometimes me and anybody defending themselves can look really
Yeah.
ugly to the outside
Mhm.
people who don't know
Tradesies.
anything,
I agree with that. Yeah.
right? So I just like, with going further into a situation with you and I, like, I
She
just
wants
wanted
info
to
on
show
you?
you,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
hey, like,
she did, didn't
this
she?
is the person who ran to you with all these things saying that, you know, we've done A, B,
Yodelay,
C, and D, as this same person, you know, has put other people's children's
wah,
pictures
wah,
on
wah, wah,
their
wah,
community tab
wah.
without
Nobody
blurring the face
cares.
out. And these were people that actually didn't
Maybe
even
I should
say a
do
damn
burp
word
and
to
fart
her or
sounds
about her,
so I can be cool
right?
like
But
Kimmy.
she's like,
Yeah.
oh, I was trying to prove a point. And like, I understand where she was trying to prove her point, but the whole point is you went after two people that don't even say anything about you or fuck with you, because you were mad at us, and mad at
Oh
us
my
about a fight you
god.
started. So you want to now go and victimize somebody who's innocent and use their child against them because you're not winning the fight you started,
180 stop
right?
it.
Like,
Yeah.
this is
It's
the
all
person
really
that's ran
confusing, but
over to you, right?
yeah,
So
yes, it's so confusing, and that's what I tell her too. Like, it's very confusing, but I understand there is history. Again, I won't. Nobody's gonna be on my panel discussing y'all. That's all
Kaylee,
I
you
can
are more than
say about
welcome
it.
to
Thank
come
you for
into my chat
showing me that. I don't think she ever
anytime
denied
you
that
want.
she doxed though, because I remember like saying something to her like, "Well, at least she's open about it." I don't think she's ever denied that.
no, she won't, right? But then what she'll do is try to like claim other people do exactly what she's done. Like, for an example, she's like, you know, apparently now that Squishy's done her copyright claim on her, you know, she's a crybaby, I'm a crybaby. And it's like, well, you're the one that was trying to get, you know, people's information because you were apparently taking a legal route. Like, you were threatening that legal route first, but then when people put their money where their mouth is, now you want to claim that they're like crybabies, or that, you know, they're this and they're that. Like, just be careful, right? Like, yeah, my thing is you've got enough of your own drama and stuff going on. Like, trust me, like, it's only a matter of time that it would turn on you and then end up being an issue between you and somebody else. Like, and I don't think you need anything added on, and you certainly, I don't think you want to be in our drama over here when you've
No,
got a
I
lot
have
of
no
your
interest
own.
in being in any of this drama at all. But I do appreciate, you tell me your side too, and thank you for having me up. If you have anything else you want to say or whatever, nobody's blocked in my chat. I feel like things that could be resolved were resolved though. So
Well,
I
and
appreciate you doing that.
no
Nice to
problem.
actually meet you.
You too.
And like, if going forward, like if there's anything that's brought to you that you have any sort of questions on, communication is the best key. You know what I mean? And I always say that communication is definitely the best policy. You're more than welcome to send me an inbox message asking anything, especially if there's things that she wants to bring you or whatever. I have no
I don't
problem showing
know,
any sort of
Diane.
proof.
There's a squishy, there's a
Because
wicked
I mean, if
weenie.
somebody
I
wants
don't
to make claims,
know.
why not?
Right. Yeah, I don't think she will because, like, she already said tonight, like, I'm not going to bring them up in your chat or anything. So,
Is that the
you know,
real Diane over there saying AYB wanted her info? No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never
that is
I'm
wanted
not
the real
watching your
Diane's
chat.
Diane.
info.
So,
I don't
Yeah.
know. Why doesn't she come over here and
Oh
say
Shut
it?
up,
wow.
Steph.
I mean, Diane, you're more than welcome to come over and take a link and ask,
Don't
but
do
I've
it.
I'll
never
tell her
Don't
heard
do
that
her.
it,
when I go
Diane. If
back.
you
I'll
need
Yeah.
a
tell her
link, I'll
when she
give
can
you a
come over
link.
and ask you. Okay, well, thank you for having me. I'll make sure I'll go on my chat and let her know.
Yeah, no
Thank you.
problem.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Hmm.
So there's that. I mean,
Good job.
I just wanted to let
I can't
her
believe she
have a
let
little
Steph up
taste
there.
of, no, not even a taste, just a sample of what's going over to her and
Hey,
claiming
Paige.
that,
We don't have to
A, B,
watch
and
this
C
anymore.
have
You can
done.
turn it
I
off.
want to
When
hear
it's
what they
like, yeah,
they're
you know what, I
saying
can
now
be
that
a
you're
cunt
Oh,
and
left.
say a lot of maybe not so nice things here on the internet when I'm mad.
It seemed
Um,
her focus was
But
Oh, girl,
those
Kaylee
things,
absolutely. We
yeah,
all
I didn't do
can.
those things. I would
yeah,
or
never.
I have no
Callie. Now y'all
interest.
Right,
gotta call her
and that's
Kaylee.
because one, I
I got
respect
no
the
interest
dead.
in their
Two,
drama.
I
That's
respect
I
children.
what I
know,
kept
and that's
And
saying.
all
don't think
she
they have any
bring.
business
Hold on,
being
y'all.
involved
I'll
in
turn
what
it down.
us adults get ourselves
She
into.
pulling up
And
screenshots and shit.
CPS is
Like,
definitely not something
no,
that
we
I
don't
look at because
care.
that's targeting
Yeah,
children.
I
Not my
just don't.
business.
Absolutely.
I just don't want in the middle of it. That's like I told her.
That's
There's a lot
their
of
beef.
history.
Why
Yeah,
we don't need to know their beef.
I like Kelly, like I told her, and I like Penguin, and
Mm-hmm.
I think her name's Out of the Box. I think that's her name. I like all of those people. That doesn't mean like I'm in the middle of their fight, but I do like them. They're always nice in my chat. They're always respectful, and I don't have a problem with them.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the place that my
I
children
had no interest in resolution with stuff though from the jump. Like that
I
was never.
cannot believe.
Hey Jeff.
me and blah blah blah.
I just
Yeah, but
cannot.
9 times out of 10, the kids will say
Sarah's
things
like, I
"Oh my
just
God,
want
Mom,
you
I
to
just want
coexist with
because they don't
Steph
get it. They
because
don't
I love.
understand.
I'm sorry. I'm
And
sorry.
it's
Am I not?
sad
If I
that
cross,
there's people
y'all.
on the
See now,
internet,
I don't know
if
what
they
to do
don't
with
like you,
myself.
that's
If
the
you
first
made
thing they
peace,
jump
I don't
on.
want to like.
Well, you're not me.
They
I
don't
made peace with
think
Sarah. I feel like it was
the creator is supposed to be
we're
their
never gonna
friend.
be we're not probably gonna be friends because there's just been a lot said and done on both sides. But
We're adults.
I don't
You
know.
know,
Something about they
there's
wanted me
no
to
like
ask Diane
domestic violence
why
or
she
Yeah,
wasn't in there
Diane.
asking stuff,
Because
and I'm like, I
Diane,
don't know.
she came in and said that AYB something about her. She wanted info on Diane. That's what she said. Hey, Lacey.
Hey, Lacey.
Hope you're doing good. Them baby toes.
Right.
Right?
Start. I can't do it on Amanda's panel.
The same thing with
I'll do it on mine.
I mean, I am never going to have peace with Steph. Anybody could ask me. My best friend could ask me. And I'm like, no, there's no. I don't like her. She doesn't like me. And that
It's not
fucking
gonna
giggle.
happen.
Ew, sorry.
And then can we coexist? No. Sorry. Well, we don't need to coexist. We don't go to the same chats anyways.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Steph. Can we coexist with Steph? I don't go into chats that Steph goes into. So there you go.
No, there's no reason.
Oh, they're showing Diane's screenshot.
People they'll say to me like, "Oh, you've got friends that have done this and da 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 da." And you know what? Yeah, my friends have done some stuff on here. Oh, what's this?
Diane,
Ask
why
your
are you saying
bartender
that?
is channel
Oh, you
building.
got
She tried to
scolded.
use me and it was a fail. I wouldn't give her the time of day. Oh, Diane.
Of course.
Okay, Diane.
I wouldn't give somebody who scams St. Jude's the time of day either, which is why I'm no longer over in your chat.
Right, wasn't that 26,000 scam?
Steph,
Something like that.
Steph,
And I'm
shut up.
Something like that.
fairly certain.
Steph, did you tell him about
I
how you
mean,
drove by Diane's house more than
yeah,
once?
I did-
Diane, nobody
talk
needs
to
to
Diane.
use you to channel build, okay?
Okay, so
Just saying.
No.
Whatever clout
Drive
you might
by.
have had, girl, that's gone now.
there's so
Yeah,
many
that-
new
Nobody
names
cares.
here.
Kind of
That's right,
happens
girl.
when you get labeled a St. Jude scammer.
Oh, well, I guess that's better than the
I mean,
feet pick
there's
whore.
definitely want to be channel
I see a
building
lot
with
of new
somebody that
people.
scams
I'm pretty
me, and
excited. Like in this chat, I see a lot of new.
Yeah, I do
names.
too.
That's
I do
awesome.
too. Yeah.
Okay,
You
let
were
me
just
see.
They are
one of
welcome
500 channels that might have talked
Um,
about it.
to come
Yeah,
over. I
right.
mean. Oh my God, people in the chat. What was I
What
gonna
are you
say?
seeing?
Going on here? There's a fight still happening.
I don't know. The St.
Where?
Jude scammer bullshit.
Looks like
Stop it.
RDA and my Dutchie are not getting along.
Well,
She has fighting in
uh-oh.
her chat between moderators, and I find that quite hilarious. Who could it be?
I mean, Dutch openly admits that she is a cunt.
Yeah. She doesn't like fat shaming.
Yes, Rex, can you negotiate that peace treaty, please? I don't like when people I know fight. But yeah, as for Diane, I mean, show your receipts and then try to call me on anything.
Right. When was the last time you talked about fucking Diane?
Back when she was relevant, when people were calling her out. I wouldn't
Right.
even say she was relevant. She was just a topic.
I know
Mhm.
MGL came on your panel.
And
Yes,
ooh,
she
that
did. She came up and decided
because we
that,
all know what a great
she was gonna come up and tell me a few
reputation
different
Molly
stories.
Golightly has around here.
Lie. Couple times.
Yes, yeah. She did lie to me about her incident of being arrested.
Yeah.
She
She
did
did.
make it sound like she definitely was the one that was apparently trying to calm her friend down who was freaking out.
Yeah, not true.
Oh my
Um,
God,
And
that
actually,
is
it was
funny.
Ash
Hey,
274
Pure,
who was
thank
like,
you.
"Hey, go look at this." And so
Thank
I
you,
went to
everybody,
look,
for
took
hanging
a
out
good
in the
look,
chat.
pulled it up,
Yes.
and I
And
was
thank you,
like,
Starlight, for
"Well,
running the
then."
panner.
That is
No
Yeah.
problem.
definitely
Are
a
you
change
wanting
of
to end
events
it?
from what she described. It was
Doesn't
actually
matter to me.
her.
I got time today.
And I want to
But
make
not
sure,
much.
like, nobody has questions before we end it. Like, I don't know what else there is to say about it because I feel like anything I say, Steph's gonna try to clip it and start more problems. Or if anybody wants to come up real quick, here's the link. I don't know that anybody will.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Really.
I don't either. Let's just listen. Oh, I paused
She's
it.
Kim barely said, "Don't end this,"
Oh.
and watching
Well, we're
them.
on meltdown in the jail.
What?
couldn't
She
even
said
That
believe
shit
it.
was
what?
embarrassing.
Don't end
She
this,
said
just
she was
end
gonna
them. Like
kick my
watching
kid.
them.
Yeah,
She
kick my
doesn't
kid.
want to
Hold
watch.
on.
Oh, wait.
I want to.
You thought that
I'm
one was worse than
nosy. I want to
the
watch
guy's
for
baby in
just
the
a
ass, aren't
second.
you?
Y'all
I
need
don't
to
want
leave my Dutchie
anything to
alone.
do with
No
Amanda.
fighting
I
with my
think she's
Dutchie.
fake as fuck.
Sorry, she's my
It
Dutch.
says she
It
has.
just proves that both MGL and Diana
Oh my.
have lied in their past.
Well, they have, right? And in the situation, like, I feel bad, right? Because Flower Child, like, got shunned off because, like, they assumed that, there was some big, like, scandal that was happening. And really, it was just, I didn't want Flower Child
No,
involved
that's
in that
not
situation.
why.
And my
That's
reason
not.
being is
There you
because,
go
yes, prior
again.
to that, we were all fighting back and forth. We had our own issues,
God.
and Flower Child, like, we've all talked about it.
But
But
like
I,
honestly, our fight with Flower was like it was kind of dumb. Like it's like
That wasn't. I wasn't.
Wasn't
I
anything
was
earth
like,
shattering.
no,
I'm
it was
not
like
even
it was
mad.
really
I mean,
petty.
flower
back and
child,
forth.
whatever. I don't care either way.
Toilet in
Like,
the kitchen, and then
I don't know why they don't understand. It was like that from
Toilet in the
jump.
kitchen, kind of. We ran with
Everything
that a little
happens
bit.
for a
yeah, I
reason.
was
That
only
You guys are
friendly with her for like a
friends.
week,
Doesn't
2
matter.
weeks. I think it wasn't
I
like
mean,
a
Yeah,
big.
and they
I
act
You know.
like
the Flower Child
you
out of
like
concern, right? 'Cause it's
conspired
like,
with her in those
even though
2
we had like the
weeks.
issue, like nobody
So
hated her,
stupid.
right? It wasn't like, oh, I hate you,
No.
and off with her head.
Right.
And so when I had seen this, and knowing Steph and Rex and I was just like, dude, like, like, you don't need to be mixed up in this stuff. Like, you've got a lot of your own stuff happening. So that's what it was, and I think that it sucks that, she was just kind of passed off like, oh, you're trying to be in drama and whatever. And
What?
it absolutely wasn't that. It was me
No.
looking out for her and just being like, dude, like,
Oh, it was
don't get
so
involved
sweet
in
of you
this.
to look out for her when you were did an entire live dragging her, saying that she had a toilet in the kitchen, among many other things that you guys said. But you wanted to look out for her. Make that make sense.
But I think that was something like maybe for their comfort level, like they said, they didn't want to be in a server with Steph and Rex. And I mean, everybody has their do's and don'ts on here.
Oh,
You
whatever.
know?
We know. Okay, can we all acknowledge that they did want a voice chat with Nat?
I
said
did.
Yeah, they
that, you
definitely did.
moron. I said it on the
'Cause that's
channel
been
Starlight
today.
denied.
said
Sorry,
that.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, you're fine. What?
So
No,
I
you
know,
didn't deny that. You said you did.
I
Starlight
said it
had
from the
said
beginning.
in
Hold
the
on.
chat that they wanted to have a conversation, right? And I think that that's, I mean, from what Starlight's saying, that's what she thought the original voice chat was for. Like everything kind of really happened so quick, so I can understand why things were really scattered with everybody. But I mean, whether they needed to have a conversation, whether you guys needed to have a conversation with Flower Child, not that you guys needed, but I wanted that to happen. I don't
can't with
think
this
that it
fake
should have
bullshit.
resulted
This is
in,
the fakest fucking shit.
Flower Child just being
That's
thrown
out of
away
my
like she's a
mouth,
piece
not
of shit,
Amanda's. Mine.
Right.
Right.
because she's
It
not.
was predictable though.
I mean, it's kind of like that in every
Shut
situation,
the
right? Like
fuck
you kind of can
up.
always
Who
predict
does
which
she think
way
she is?
it's
I
gonna
don't.
go,
They're fucking
just
panties
based
on her
off of
face in her
what you've
cartoon
seen on this
photo.
YouTube.
You got
all the
panties
way
on your
around. Like
face.
every community's got its own craziness. I mean, you can't really get away from it or whatever, but Flower Child, she's a good person, and but
Oh
anyone
my
who
God.
says they're on YouTube and they're not here for drama is just lying to you.
Oh, I
I mean,
definitely think she's a good person, and I'm glad that I was able to get to know her.
Fake,
You
fake,
know, she's
fake,
got a lot
fake
to
as
offer,
fuck.
and she's
Fuck.
had experience with
Fake as
life,
fuck,
and
fuck,
Mhm.
she
fuck.
shares that, and I commend her for that.
well, I think my
Sharon.
biggest thing, like at the time, and I explained this to Flower Child, is it just the help that she was needing, I wasn't able
Hmm.
to give, and not, and definitely not at that time, right? And then there was some incidences that had happened,
Hi, Eric.
and it kind of
Hello.
domino
I
affected
haven't
from one
talked to you in a
stream,
while.
one
How are
Discord
you?
to the
I'm
next. And
good.
mine was the
Thankfully, I had no symptoms. Thank God.
Oh, well, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
But I hated having to be in quarantine and missing work.
Oh, yeah, that's always hard. That definitely sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Are you so you're all better now and like back to work and stuff?
Oh yes, thank God. I went back on Saturday.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
Yes. So, Steph forgetting about the transphobia and all that shit, and her simps, of course, are in the chat. What a shock.
Yeah, she has different personalities where she goes, Just, I can't with her.
Yeah, well, it's also, let's kind of remind people about that little, how she scammed a mentally challenged person with the nudes and never sent them and took, what was it, like over $1,000?
$1,400, yeah. But,
Look,
no big deal.
it's also a known fact around here that Steph likes to send like half nudes unsolicited to men and women. And that I am not making that up. And I don't care that I said it. I did. I said it because it's true, and yeah. So look, yeah, she probably thought she was gonna do that with that dude, bribe her with her fucking crusty toenails.
And let's not forget the whole 1A community got on her ass about that, and she wouldn't even go up on the panel.
Except for the ones that simp for her.
Oh yeah, the little simp bitch, of course, Carax went up.
See, I don't know that person. I just know who the fairy fox.
Karen. He's talking about, Karen.
Who?
He's talking about Rex. Remember bad he called him Carax?
Oh, I have so many names now. They're like Cyrax. I don't know who that is.
No, there's no Carax is Rex. Like Karen Rex.
Yeah, fake as
Yeah,
fuck.
so, at this point, Eric, it's like people, you're not, this is how I have to look at it because I just don't understand it. So I'm like, people are going to make their own mind up, which they definitely should. But nothing that I say is going to change anybody's mind. Nothing that she says is going to change their mind about me. Like, if you like me, you like me. If you like her, you like her. And people know that, they know what she's doing, and they know the stuff that she's done, and it's just, if they like her, they like her. There's nothing else.
Yeah, don't give it. Nobody cares.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's just
like,
she is who she is. Right. Enjoy her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. People keep asking about Kyle. If that's who Eric was talking
No,
about.
it wasn't
No.
Kyle. It was somebody else in the 1A community.
But when I think back on the whole Kyle thing, it makes me wonder, maybe she knew that was his kink the whole time and she was like fulfilling it.
You
Well,
never
hang on,
know.
hang on,
He
hang
had
on,
a
hang on.
whole
hang on.
party.
German lady, seriously? Kyle was on Natasha's panel the other day.
Yeah, he's still around.
Oh my god.
Did he ask her to put on a wide brim hat? I'm gonna have to ask Natasha about that.
Did
Wait,
he ask her to
actually,
struggle with
German
a
lady,
cigar?
now that I think about it, before I knew Natasha or who she was, I don't even think I knew where her channel was. I came across Mandy C first. And then one night I was watching Mandy C and Kyle kept coming up there and being a weirdo. And that was when he talked. I heard him talk for the first time. And
Yeah, he did. He
oh,
talked
November Rain, you're gonna have
senses.
to catch the replay, girl. But
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
so Kyle's actually, because at the time Mandy and Natasha were fighting, so Mandy was accusing Natasha of sending Kyle to her panel. So he's been over there for a while, but he hadn't been around in, I guess, a couple months that I know of. But now he's back, I guess.
Jeez.
SEO.
Yeah, it's totally crazy. I don't know about the Kyle thing. Seems so crystal clear, and now, to be honest, I'm with you. I'm like, was it a setup from the jump? Like, was
How
the
much
fraud
did he
right?
pay for
I
that
mean,
party?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if because she had like conversations with him, remember, privately. Shocker, I know, right? But and now I'm like, what did he tell her
Carex is
privately?
watching. Hang on. Hey,
Of course he
Carex, I know
is.
you're watching, you weak bitch.
Oh,
Look,
hi,
unlike
Rex.
some
He
people,
just taught. He just mentioned
I
it
know,
in their
I
chat.
saw, but don't say what he said. When
You
Eric
weak
comes up on,
motherfucker.
when Eric comes around, I don't think about what everyone else likes to bring up. I say, oh look, it's Eric. Not, oh look, it's Eric. Then this is what he, blah blah blah, likes to do in his private time.
I hate
Whatever.
that. Like, who cares? I don't know why people bring that up like 3 years later. That's actually gross on their part. Like, who gives a fuck? Rex, I don't know why you don't just go prove that your girlfriend's real before you start talking about
Yeah.
anybody else.
Aren't
She's
you
not gonna
supposed to
be
be
like,
moving in?
oh,
Yeah,
you don't like those
soon?
things?
Need
Oh,
some
Jeff, we're
these are the
talking.
mistakes I made.
Hang on, one
Okay, we
sec.
can't.
Jeff, we're talking
Okay, hold
about
on.
Rex.
And just like
His
I'm
new
not
name
gonna
is
look at you and be
Carex
like,
because he's
oh,
a
you made
Karen.
these mistakes. Well, I don't agree with them, so we can't be friends. I think that's ridiculous.
Right. Friendship is a verb, it's an action.
I can't with
and
her. I can't.
Obviously,
I cannot.
some friendships were never friendships because they broke off so easily. And that's what throws me for a loop. You're friends with one person, but
Thank
then,
you, Pure
if they
Infinity.
say something that's wrong that you don't like, you just can automatically turn that friendship off and just start hating them.
Right.
That is so foreign to me.
No.
You guys are such lovely people.
Steph's like, oh look.
Oh
my
yeah, and
friends
so
are
are you,
all
Staph
friends.
Infection, with your
Friendship is a
transphobia
verb.
and bullshit. Yeah, you're
Sarah,
definitely
I
a
love
She
great
has
person.
panties on her face, on her avatar
Don't worry, I get
face.
told by my friends all the time that I
I
they
just
can't
think
make
her.
new
I'm sorry. I
friends.
think it looks stupid.
Like,
your
there's actually
avatar
a
is
rule that I'm not
stupid.
allowed to make new friends because I
No,
bring
you're
in
not.
I bring in like these strays
Jeff,
that I'm
one
just
of
like,
mine
well,
was
I
made
feel
public like
bad.
3 years ago, and people still
And
bring
they're
it
like,
up.
they turn out to not be.
Okay, I am so sick. Okay, they're like, oh, we just want to know both sides. But have we yet to tell these people our side? How many times you, in particular, and us, a couple others, tried and tried and tried with Sarah to the point to where, like,
Yeah, and I will be honest, it's hard like I'm better being at peace with Sarah, not friends, but just at
right.
peace because
I
we have a lot
agree.
of common things and I feel like both of us it brings out a side of us that neither one of us like for her, it makes her say things I've never heard her say
But
to
to
other
hear her
people and
say, like, oh, it's foreign to me that people can just throw away friendships. That's not what happened. And some of you guys really, really tried.
I think
Like,
that she's actually referring to people with Steph because she said that to me about Steph maybe, but I don't
okay,
know.
that would make more sense.
Yeah, I think she's
Probable.
actually referring to the Steph wear deal because in her mind, Sarah wasn't in there a lot of the times when the conversations were had, where Steph was telling everybody one thing, going and doing another. It's just so much history. I don't even want to. Everybody knows fucking history. There will never be peace with me and Steph. I cannot. With her. I just wanted to fucking throat punch her. Okay, so um. Yeah, I can't even stand her voice, her laugh, her giggle.
I can't even stand her avatar. How petty is that?
I know. I kept like looking at Sarah when I was talking to her. I was like, Sarah, I mean, Steph, I can't even look at her avatar. Like when I'm talking to whoever, I look at their avatar or their face, whatever is on there. I can't even look at her. Steph makes my fucking skin crawl. Legit.
All right, unless anyone has something to say.
Now it's a moment.
It's not a light that I've seen you in because you don't treat me that way.
What?
Well, you don't treat me that way, right? Like, and that's the thing. Like, I get that sometimes fighting and some people's fights, like it looks messy and ugly, and a lot of people they're like they want to try and stop people from having friends or having support. The reality is none of us are ever going to be able to do that with anybody, and I wouldn't want to. Right?
I agree
because
with
I
that.
think even somebody who's a piece of shit still deserves.
Hi, Flower Child. I know you're watching.
It just won't be me
I
supporting you.
100%
Yeah, and
agree
just
with that
because
statement.
someone has had a bad experience with someone else doesn't mean you're going to have that same experience with that person, you know.
Okay, hold on, because I got to say something. Sorry, Amanda. This is coming out of my mouth. Mine. Starlight's mouth. Why was it okay to try to take my channel down then? If everyone deserves to be here, Sarah, and you're up there agreeing with it, I want you to tell me why you laughed and had a jolly good time when my channel was falsely struck and disabled. Shouldn't I be able to be here just like everybody else? Just a question.
No.
Exactly.
And yeah, and I just feel like people want others to hate Steph, and I'm like, why? For what?
No,
I mean,
I don't
she's
want her
obviously not going to have that same experience that you
Two-faced,
guys have had. So
unreliable.
why are you trying to say that she's such this bad person? Because they didn't think that way when they were friends with her just a few months ago.
I wasn't.
And they knew her just like I know her. And I know her to be a good person, a caring person, and a great friend.
Right. And
So
there's
you
the
support
thing,
the
like,
Good
we have
transphobia.
this,
you.
like, were they lying? Like, were they
Have her.
lying to you when they were your friends,
We
or
don't have
like
an
is the
issue with
lying
that. You can
happening now?
have
Right?
her.
Like,
We don't
I mean, again,
care.
it's your guys' situation.
Mhm.
I don't want to get like too involved with it. I have my opinion of it and my reason for certain things, and those things were
Right.
discussed, and I discussed those with Mander, and that was talked about and discussed, and I do appreciate that she's not gonna let anybody run a narrative over there, like about me apparently doxing and stuff. So I do appreciate that part of it, but
Yeah.
I do see that there
I
is a
wouldn't count
lot
on
of.
it.
I mean, I'll give a fair chance, right? Like
Hey,
that's the
mute
most
this
that
for
I
a
can do.
second.
Yeah.
But like
Cal, I don't know why Steph is saying I wouldn't count on it. Even Boss Lady was like, I'm not going to mention her in your chat because I respect that. Like, so Steph is literally trying to start shit where there isn't any. So Steph, shut your fucking mouth. Go shove some more food in it. Oh, I can't stand when she eats and giggles on panel.
Now,
God.
Instigator.
when you were over there, people had a lot to say, not just Callie. So she wasn't. There were no narratives being ran. There were opinions being said. You weren't here. I am the one who would pin comments. So
Right, people are allowed to
anything,
have opinions though. Like as long as
right?
as long as it's not about doxing, just because I haven't seen proof that she has personally ever doxed anybody, or about real life. I run an open chat. People that really like her can come in and say, "But I like her." That's fine. Like I'm not gonna like stopping people from expressing their feelings about her. Now I'm not. I don't want doxing and I don't want like things like that said just because I've never seen the proof. She's right? But if they don't like her, I can't tell them, hey, you have to like her in my chat. Just like she can't tell her chat, they have to like me, right? It works both ways.
I'm starting to like the Duchess of Dutchness because she's going at RDA hard.
Oh my god, she was a
Well,
fucking
I have
asshole
Ross
earlier.
blocked.
No, she
so
just
I
told RDA
can't.
to get laid, and so yeah,
I
doubt
know,
they've
but
been
I
dating like
have
forever.
I have him blocked, so I can't see what his responses are. I was just letting people know in case they were trying to look for him in the chat.
Yeah, it's probably better that way. Honestly.
Yeah, I just can't with that motherfucker.
Steph's become one of my good friends, you know, and
Yeah.
do I agree with everything she says and does?
Give it to
No,
him. Just
Yes.
stab you in the back.
no, I don't. But I also don't have to be the one that has to answer for it, right? Like I'm too busy answering for my mistakes to be worrying about somebody else's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Were they lying then? Or are they lying now?
Oh shit, Crochet Queen's here. Where you been?
Wow, it's been a minute since Crochet Queen's been around.
And I do want to say to everyone, thank you for being here and
I'm biting
supporting
my tongue
this
off.
live.
I
I haven't
know,
been able to
right?
pay much
Is there anybody
attention
else
Bite
that
it
to the
wants
off.
to
chat.
come up?
It's going pretty quick.
Just drop
I don't
this
know if
link
my
real
mods
quick.
wanted slow mode on at one
Who?
point, but I did not
Anybody?
see very
I
many
didn't know if
messages
anybody
coming
Okay.
else
in.
had anything to say.
I hope RDA and Dutchy have worked things out.
Well, I think you might have given them content for at least 3 live streams.
No, we won't be talking
Let's
about
check it out.
this at all.
No,
Staff
this
and-
is it. We
Yeah.
didn't even.
Mhm.
We even want to
You
do
like
it
that?
now.
We were actually
Staff
having a
infection, you're not really worth
I-
any
honestly,
views.
I could go
You
live
don't
and
bring
That's what
in-
she said.
That's
Your
a
last
very
live stream
public
proved
event.
it. What did my last live stream prove?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the fuck are you
everybody,
talking
it's
about,
not all
Steph?
about numbers.
Let's go
And,
see. Hold
you
on.
know,
Staff
the-
infection, the only time you bring views
You
is
know,
when you share your nude photos out. That pretty much only is the only thing that brought the views.
I mean, he's right. I'm just saying.
Well, I look at a
Not all
community
Um,
tab.
views.
That's all I want.
Actually, yeah.
You know,
Can
it
we
is
get
old
You need
news.
to have Squishy.
Old news.
I'm
We're almost
hoping they're
there. Can we
wrapping
get
it up.
Squishy's channel dropped in the chat
Here,
so we
I'm
can
gonna
try and get
speed
her
it
to
up.
the 500 so she can have a community tab?
Yup.
my
So I can stop
last
using yours.
Mhm.
Even though
I mean,
my last live
everyone's
wasn't
gonna probably
about
drop your
stuff,
link
and it
into
got 1.5K, just like most of my other hour-long lives. Like, I'm not here for the. I don't turn ads on, so like views are not important to me because I
Yeah.
don't have ads. That's when views are important. Is like if you have ads, you obviously you know what I'm saying. I don't put ads on my shit ever.
I take everything that Steph says, that Rex says, and a lot of the other ones. Not Ask Your Bartender in particular. More Steph and her crew of simps. Everything they say, because they always say that what we're projecting over here, but it's actually the opposite. So everything that Steph says is actually what she thinks about her own self. So when she's talking about views and shit, that is how she does her channel. Go look at her content.
Yes.
It's always somebody is in the title or the thumbnail.
Mhm.
Okay. So we're not the ones over here dying for content. We did a live stream on Friday and Saturday, unprepared, had nothing to talk about, and
Right.
we just hung out and just talked about whatever came up, really.
Yeah, like I
We
don't go
don't need
live.
y'all for content.
No, I'm not here building an empire. Like, I like if I wanted to clickbait all the time and shit and put like big drama in my title, I don't do that. Like, I'm fine with
Or
my
you don't
little
make
channel.
thumbnails with people's faces in them or
No,
whatever. Yeah.
absolutely not. Like, I don't. I had one, and it was with Steph, and I actually changed it because I'm like, I'm not gonna stoop to her level. I actually took that off, and it was. I think it went back to my Halloween one. Like, I mean, I'm really over here trying with my Halloween thumbnails, right? Like, um, it's just ridiculous. And that Steph, whenever we were friends, she was so freaked out because like sometimes when you go live, your studio won't catch up with your views right away. And she's like, "Oh my god, I didn't even hit. I think it was like 800. I have to look back in it. I don't know what it was, but she was so freaked out that she didn't get the amount of views that she thought she should get when she woke up the next morning. Like I didn't go to her like, "Oh my god, my
She
views,"
said
because
stuff like that to me also.
yes, it's a wreck. Like, none of us are building a fucking empire. None of us are PewDiePie. Like, I'm just saying, even MGL ain't making very much off her ads. You have to get a lot of views before ads make a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
it doesn't.
not monetized right now. And then I saw a screenshot of when my channel was down that somebody said, well, she can just monetize her Star Punk channel. That's not what that channel's for. It never was. That channel is so I can post clips and not have YouTube breathing down my ass because I'm monetized. I'm not, it's
Yeah, it's
not
not that
about that.
easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not always about that
I
for
mean,
people. Steph,
Steph
you
is
have your Cash App in your About section. Don't say you don't have. I don't have anything out there. You have your Cash App in your
in your
about
description.
section.
And let's talk about it. Stuff you're not monetized because you couldn't get monetized. Not only once, but twice they turned you down. Or you
Mm-hmm.
would be monetized because you tried, didn't you? And they turned you down. And that what happened, Steph? I mean,
And you also can't get monetization if you've got strikes on your channel.
right,
And
which you
for the record,
constantly
I
have.
don't have any.
Yeah, I know, right? That's great. I love that you can come back and be like, I don't have any because I mean, look, when Starlight lost her channel, I'm not gonna lie. It like I don't know. That's like a part of this side of the community. I don't want. It's like
There's a lot of stuff. Like my
yes,
cop call, for instance, that live stream was, when my channel went down, I woke up that day and everything was gone. I couldn't log in, nothing. So that's a lot of history that could have been deleted.
yeah. I mean, like I know it's just a stupid channel to people, and it's not like it's not about the money part of it, but the
Oops,
history
sorry.
part of it. You can't get that back. Like you can't get that back. So yeah, she has applied twice, at least twice, German lady, and they turned her down both times. And they said that like that wasn't like ad suitable content that she had, and she had community guideline strikes, like two of them. Remember, Steph? I don't know how you even still had your channel. Speaking of, but yeah, I don't want to
And
give this bitch a reason to be a victim anymore. So
Right, I agree.
and
It's
I've barely
hard.
been around lately.
yeah, I know.
I
Yeah,
mean, in my new job and everything, yeah. So yeah, and Jeff, yeah, I just started a new job and I love it. So
Hey,
that's why I love working.
and
don't
say
say
where
any
it
more
is.
than that.
I'm not saying jack shit because I've been
Yeah,
trying to get into this for a long time and I'm finally in it. I'm
good.
not gonna fuck it up.
Good. I'm
Good,
glad you
good.
got it. I'm glad you're happy. Makes it a lot easier to go to work when you enjoy what you're doing, you
Oh,
know?
absolutely.
Yeah, that's great news. I'm happy for you. And I have seen you a lot less, so that's good. Like this place, you definitely have to take time
Oh,
away from
absolutely.
it for sure.
And plus, like, I can't even watch it on the computers at work because they've got the oh my god, the
Blocker or something.
yes. Yep, they got blockers on it and stuff like that. So yeah, I can't like in certain areas I can't even have my phone. So I never even had my phone on me. So I'm happy.
Good.
'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
it's
on my
nice, right? It's
oh
kind of
yeah.
Yeah,
nice to have
it
the
is
break.
nice.
Oh, I'm generally on my phone like 24/7, which is a problem. So there you go.
German lady, no.
Well,
This was back when I was friends with her, so that was months
Hey,
ago.
Angel.
They usually left like strikes after so long. They left, and they're no longer there. I don't know what she has now, but I know she did have strikes. And that's one of the reasons she couldn't get monetized. And another reason is because of her content. So,
And everyone congratulating me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
yeah, that's really good. But I don't. Hey, just Angel, how are you doing, honey?
Hi, Angel.
can we play just a little bit more and then I
Yeah.
promise I'll stop?
Yep. You can
And I know
Like, what the fuck?
Burnt Toast is live.
Oh,
What kind of channel is that?
can't.
The best channel name ever.
It is.
RDA Duchess, one of my home slices. Please form a treaty. A peace treaty.
Well, Catchin got timed out.
Oh no.
Why did
And I don't know why. I don't think she did anything to get timed out. But that's Ross's lady.
Oh, that's not gonna go over well.
Yeah, Flower Child made the community tab too.
we've been
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
we jacked hers up too, posting that on the community tab and stuff, trying to get there.
Oh god.
Sure, stream now. Find it. Tabs.
So who's wanting views and stuff? Never mind.
You want Flower Child stuff? Drop to?
Yes, please. Flower Child's, she's almost there. I noticed that Ryan, he dropped his, which is awesome.
Oh, is Eric over there? Talk about inserting yourself.
Is that
Oh, zip
what-
and staph infection.
That's all
You're one to
step
talk.
Yeah.
It's all
Also known as
Steph
Diaper
does.
Boy. Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I'm glad that
Ah,
Sarah
staph
and Amanda were able to
infection.
make some sort of peace between each other.
Yeah.
I
How many
don't know
times
how
have you
long
guys done
it'll
that,
last.
Sarah?
Do what?
How many times have you guys done that now?
Oh, God.
And how many times
Yeah.
have you
A
inserted
You
lot.
think
yourself
it's
and
gonna
fucked
last?
that up, staph infection?
Right?
that.
That's a good point.
Staph
Mhm.
infection, you fuck everything up. So that's why they've had to do it so many times because of your dumbass.
Yep.
No, because
God,
messy
if they keep going
bitch.
after you, then I'm going to be right there to defend you.
There
and that's
you
how
go.
it's
Oh,
gonna
I
be.
got this, girl.
I know you do, but man, I mean, you're my friend, and
Messy
that's what friends
bitch.
do.
Well,
They
you
do
gotta
this to
love when
one
they start
another.
stalking you on the internet.
Talking
Yeah.
Look
about
how many
staph
times you've
infection.
defended me.
Girl,
I mean,
God, you think you're so important. Nobody's stalking you, you fucking idiot. Next.
That's what friends do. And they gave you up for some petty ass reasons. There
No,
was really no reason.
no.
And I'm going to
Oh,
be quiet.
oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
God,
whoa, whoa! No, I'm talking now. No, she showed how much of a transphobic twat bag bitch she is. That's one of the issues.
That's just one of them, right? On the list. That was a big issue.
Never
Yeah,
ending list.
we're not okay with that kind of shit. Okay, and she is.
That and okay, so because like I understand that like sometimes gamers and stuff use words, but that doesn't mean that they are. But when you actually call a trans woman a monster and an it, and you're okay with that, like that is transphobia because I do.
Flashing her picture on your screen.
Yes,
Private photos that this content creator didn't come here with their picture.
right, like
And also analyzing the private parts to see if there's something there that really wasn't. Yeah, that's fucked up. Right
yeah, like the shit that they did to German lady. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. I know that people have their opinions about German lady. I don't care. I will always stand up for German lady when it comes to the stuff
Same.
they do to her. Like that's fucked up. And then like telling us like a bunch of stuff in private, not sticking to it. Steph is just not my cup of tea. I broke the friendship off with Steph way
before I
before
did.
anybody else did. I kept it to myself to try to not cause issues. But when she went for Starlight in the middle of the night, threatening to expose DMs and all of that, I was done. I was like, no, 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 no. We're not going to do
That's
that.
what started all of this being public was because Steph, and we've got the clip, but we know you'll probably strike it. But it started because of that right there. She put things out public and then stayed up like for at least 48 hours trying to convince people, especially Manda and some others, that I had said some horrible things about her children. And
Right.
there's just so much.
There's so much history that listen, I could not. Even if people were like offered like oh hi, welcome RC, I'm glad to have you. There's nothing that anybody could do. No, Long Island Girl did not like her. Long Island Girl was one of the people that I would vent to because I didn't want to vent like publicly and make people uncomfortable. But there's nothing that anybody could say that would ever, ever, ever make me have peace with Steph. It's not going to happen. If that is all it's, I don't want peace with that motherfucker. I don't.
There's no reason for it. It's okay for two people, or more than two now, but to be like, because that's one thing. I messaged somebody and I said, I'm going to have to leave. This is a long time ago. I'm going to have to excuse myself from your Discord because I'm going to lose my shit if I stay in there with her. And by me just walking away from Steph, which I thought could happen, I was told basically that I better fucking get ready. And what Steph said on that live that she has either deleted or put on private, she said that she was warned about me and she's 15 steps ahead of me, which means she was like, I don't know, gathering shit on me while she was pretending to be my friend.
Yeah, that's what it sounded. That's exactly what it was. And she was gathering shit on everybody. I like really tried to keep everything private. There was a few people that didn't like Steph too when I didn't, and we would sometimes like vent to each other privately, like, God, she's fucking everywhere. We can't get a break from her. But you can't do that with Steph. You can't walk away from her. That's when she was literally on every panel in the DC except for
Look at all the people that have tried to FOD.
Everybody.
Who else? There's who?
I don't want to bring
Brian.
the other people.
Sorry.
There's so many people that tried to walk away from her, and she's made it her job to try to get them off the internet. Like she sits over there and says, "You're not going to run anybody off." Steph, you try to run people off. That's you make it your job.
You encouraged people to false strike my channel when I got it back.
Yeah,
you're not the boss of YouTube or the internet or anyone in this community.
Quite
Kinda
honest,
walked away.
I
I
don't
didn't really give him
understand
a
why
choice.
Manda hates you so bad. There's
Mander.
literally no reason.
You
Your
know
fight was not with Mander. It was with Hello Starlight. But,
what?
you know, everybody had to jump on that train and
That
hate
is
you too.
not
And that's
true.
what
That is not
infuriates me about
true.
all of
Oh my.
this, you know? And if anybody likes you, they automatically hate them that like you. And that's so juvenile to me. And it goes right through me.
Well, and
I don't
see, like,
hate you,
Squish
Sarah,
and
at
Thank you,
all.
Willow.
I
we
don't
had
hate
like
you.
Right, but me and Sarah don't get along, right? Do I tell you you gotta like if you're gonna be friends
No.
with Sarah, Amanda, you better just consider us done as
No.
friends.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
I don't even give people ultimatums on here or any shit like that.
No.
No way.
Well, I think look, by now we all have been around here long enough to know how it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't.
Yeah, it's like it's like I said it earlier, but if just because I don't like somebody, look, people make their own minds up around here. You can preach, you can say X, Y, and Z, you can talk until you're blue in the face. If they like that person, the things that
Yeah.
most things that you tell them is not going to budge them. Just like when you
Mm-mm.
talk about me stuff, the shit that you say is not going to budge them on me. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to convince people any longer. I used to do that back in the day, and I just you'll learn on your own.
so when I had a falling out with somebody, Squish actually stayed friends with this person, right? And that was completely fine. Never once did I say like, "Why are you friends with them? You shouldn't be friends with them. I don't want you to be
Right,
friends with them."
yeah.
Nothing, because at the end of the day, I trust my friend.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And I know that if something comes up in the conversation, she's going to be honest, right? Like, she's going to tell the truth, whether it's, whether the question, like if a question's asked, she's going to answer it honestly. I don't think that that's her talking shit about me. I think it's just her being honest,
It's
right? And
me.
I know enough that she's going to be honest, so I do trust that she can speak on my behalf. Just like if, somebody was going to her and talking shit on me, I know she isn't going to let that happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or she's just going to pass over it type thing, but I would never want, like, to me, like, we, especially like parents of daughters, we teach our children what a toxic relationship is,
Yes.
right? And parents of sons, because they need to know what a toxic relationship is as well. Controlling is one of the first things that we teach our children to not allow somebody to do, right? And I find that there's a lot of there's a lot of controlling that happens
Yes.
on this YouTube, and people, like, right away it's like, oh, you're over in that chat, well, you shouldn't be there. Well, why not?
Wait, can we go over that?
We absolutely can.
Okay. How long were you I guess in Mander's channel?
How was I over there? Like, what?
How long?
Who
I
cares?
would say I was a member. I think I actually had a membership of her channel.
Right.
It was May 21st, 2021 that I canceled my subscription for membership.
Oh,
That makes sense.
So I would
Lord.
say probably
Oh wait,
January
I'll
to
tell
May.
her.
Right, so
All
give me
right,
5 months.
just tell
Yeah,
me
it
when.
was a good 5 months.
So-
I was in her Discord.
Okay,
Member of her channel.
put
I mean,
mute real quick. Pause. Okay, so she Steph is going to make it sound like I went to Ask Your Bartender simply because she was in an RDA chat. No, I went to Ask Your Bartender, and I even told her earlier, you know what, if I could do it different, I probably wouldn't have even said anything. But a lot of us were being called junkies, pieces of shit, all kinds of our real life stuff being talked about. And I went to AYB.
Photos everywhere.
Yeah, my photo was a sticker for a long time, all of that. So I said,
Yeah.
I cannot believe you're okay with that behavior. Not that she was in the chat, but what was going on the panel. Like, I can't believe that you're okay with that. And I couldn't believe she was okay with that. I couldn't believe that she was just in there throwing hearts and stuff. It threw me off. That being said, I wouldn't have went to her for sure now. Like, I know that. But I thought that we were cool. Like, I was shocked to see her in there. So there we go.
The fallout with me happens,
mm-hmm.
and you go into RDA's chat.
Yes.
And
I'm sorry. Amanda knew what Steph was gonna say before
I knew
she
it
even
because
said it.
I knew it because she's been talking about it all day, trying to make me look controlling. Like, girl, listen. I knew that's where she was going to go with Ask Your Bartender. I know Steph. She's like a rerun constantly. But outside the box, I'm sorry that you got bullshit for being in my chat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't happen again.
she jumps into your DMs. It's ask you what you're doing over there.
Right. So she had came into my DMs and had said that, she was being threatened over there and da-da-da. And I will be honest, like, I did not hear Like, were they talking
What?
shit? Yes.
Yeah.
Did I hear
No threats.
a
Mm-mm.
threat like that?
None.
I didn't, right?
Nope.
And I mean, and my response, and I do this often, is I said to her, like, I probably, like, if those things were said, I didn't hear them, I could have been sleeping, right? Because RDA does go live really late at night. But I didn't hear those things, right? So
There
to
was no
me,
fucking threat made over there. And
Yeah,
regardless,
RDA
she's
will
been well
frown
aware of
on you, but
RDA
they
for
won't say
over a
anything.
year. Yeah, she knows exactly what they are. It was her trying to throw a pity party. Her last ditch
Mhm.
effort to try to get somebody out of their chat. That's what she does.
Okay,
So,
girl.
my thing, like, to me,
God.
it was like, I understood where she was coming from,
I
although I
knew
did
it.
not
I
hear
told
that.
you guys exactly what she was
You,
gonna do.
yeah,
Loser.
yeah.
Call me the fucking Steph
We
Whisperer.
should probably
I
end
knew
this.
that
There's like
shit.
21 in the chat between like Artie and
Like
my friends.
rerun.
Crossing everybody.
Mo3.
Dude, some of these guys are my friends, and I'm not happy about it. Please don't.
I think a dinosaur's coming.
Pardon?
I think a dinosaur might be here in a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good
Oh
God.
So yeah,
God,
so
turn this off. I can't
like, to
listen to
me,
Rex.
that
I
was
know
just
I'm
like,
on your Rex.
Damn
it was
you.
uncomfortable,
I want
right?
to
And
listen
you know,
to
Amanda,
it. I'm going to go listen to it. Okay, let me unshare.
Ugh.
Okay, so anyways, I had to do something. Okay, I can't listen to it, but I want to address something that happened with Laura last night. Why Eric's up here actually. Let me
Oh
get it up.
God.
Hold on. Well,
What'd she do?
she told Savage some bullshit last night, and you know I don't have a way to reach out to Shannon, so I thought maybe you could just watch
I
the
can
video.
I can DM Shannon. What's up?
I mean, not Shannon's. Well, it's Savage, but you were. I
It's
meant
already
Savage.
been resolved.
Yeah, it's I just want them to see the video, like because it is better to see a video. So
Yeah.
I'll put it, here. I'll play it real quick because Laura, she's such a fucking liar. I
What
didn't know
else is new?
if it. I don't know. Oh, it's been Starlight said it's been resolved, but anyways, I want to watch it either way because this is what this fucking hoe tried to pull last night. All right, here we go.
All right, so Laura, you're a fucking liar. 2 months ago, Kimmy P got this, and we actually said you didn't do this. And channels were getting them left and right under your name, Carla's name, and the truth's name. We actually stuck up for you. The second screenshot is me telling you it doesn't say your name because your account's hidden, but it's me actually telling you we didn't think that you did it. We didn't try to set you up. We tried to warn you that somebody was doing it and you didn't give a fuck, Laura. But now today you're emailing people telling us that we're trying to set you up or messaging, emailing. I don't know what the fuck that was, but you're a liar or you're just fucking stupid and you forget, which I highly doubt. So who's trying to set who up? You better leave the fucking ponies out of it because it has nothing to do with us. It's been going on for months. Our channels were getting strikes on your behalf, Laura, and you knew that. So fuck off, Laura. You can keep my fucking name out of your mouth, keep everybody else's name out of your mouth. Everybody else, have a good night.
So like months ago, clip channels and main channels were getting strikes on Laura's name. This was like 2 months ago. Carla, The Truth, Laura, and Kimmy P made a post, and I even told Laura like somebody is obviously setting you up. I've never known you to strike. I actually defended her on that. I was like, I don't think Laura strikes. And now when it comes up again, it's that we've been setting her up this whole time. She acts like that conversation never took place. It's still like a public thing. It's still on Kimmy P's wall. So
She's trying to play the victim. That we all know that's her shtick.
yeah, she really does. That's what she does. She plays the victim. You should have read the message out loud. Wait, which one? Are you talking about the one about the ponies? I can read it. I have the screenshot. Hold on, I'll read it. All right. Are you talking about that one, Ash? Hold on, let me get it. Because, yeah, it probably is funny to read.
Laura thinks it's Kimmy C.
No, I don't know who she thinks it is. She thinks it's she thinks Kimmy P is Kimmy C. Okay, it says, this was on February 4th. I hope you're, and she puts YOUR instead of Youre. I hope you're smart enough to know that it wasn't me that struck you. I don't strike anyone, like ever. Don't care enough to strike anyone, but this is the fourth time the Pony Crew has tried to set me up. Most likely for their good buddy Natasha Cooper. So she throws Natasha in there because she knows Savage doesn't care for Natasha. So she like tries to add that in. So obvious. Um, would love to know the email address they gave it so I can prove it wasn't me. These people are fucking pathetic. No, Laura, you're pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Really, you are.
True
So,
that.
yeah, she can't keep her Kimmy straight. She can't get her yours straight. Um, yeah, that was it,
Mm.
Ash. So, all right,
Um,
well, I think I'm about
can I
done.
say something to?
Yes, of
Hmm.
course.
Oh God.
This fucking bitch.
Mm,
Here,
what?
I'll
Oh
just
God.
What's staph infection say?
hold on. Let me turn my Bluetooth off. And I'm gonna make a video about it later. So
Now let's also not forget what Laura said so disgustingly about Natasha's
here, hold on.
voice.
Oh, hold on.
I know, Eric.
All we are saying, cancel culture, absolutely not. I think cancel culture sucks. It does. It's garbage. Yeah. I think anyone that is around trying to cancel others is just extremely butthurt. Well, I have a clip of them saying that Steph's not going to have a community anymore. Steph's canceled. Steph has plenty of friends. Steph has a community.
Okay, now let me tell you why that pisses me the fuck off. Because this bitch participated in false striking my channel. And she didn't think I was going to get it back. They laughed that I said I would have my channel back. If that's not cancel culture, then show me what is. Please. Fuck you, Steph. No one's trying to cancel you. We're just calling out what the bitch you are. We are just calling you out for the piece of shit, lying ass, fucking bitch you are.
We talked some shit. You all literally tried to get Starlight's channel terminated and state like where it was gone for good. So you tell me what's worse, talking some shit or actually encouraging people to false strike somebody because that's what she did to you. So
And
That
did you hear the disappointment in their voices when Rash told them
yeah,
it was
I
back?
clipped it. I put it on my
yes.
clip channel, on my
That was
throwaway clip channel.
epic.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all I gotta say.
that's like my favorite clip of all time, probably now. Yeah, they sure did not think that I was gonna get it back. But when you falsely strike somebody, that's
Mhm.
what happens. So I don't want to hear her fucking fake as fuck. Eric, put your chips up. Her fake as fuck bullshit what is it? Her rhetoric. Uh,
Rhetoric, yeah.
see how oh yeah, cancel they tried to cancel me. No. No. You fucking I'm so that makes me so angry. I don't think people understand how angry I was when they fucking did that.
Yeah, but I know it's okay, Jeff. I understand. I love you. I'm glad that you stopped by. No, but you know what was such like a pick me up when you got it back and you heard like they
But
literally sounded like a deflate, like they deflated. Thank you, Kimchi. Am I saying that right?
where?
Kimchi, yeah.
Kimchi.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I mess names up all the time, so if I ever mess your name up, just tell me. I
But
won't
yeah,
be.
when I heard the disappointment, that was epic as fuck. I'm
That
sorry,
was
but it
made.
was.
That was worth it all. Like
It took the
that made
wind
it
out of
worth
their
it.
sails.
It literally like a fucking when you take a needle and you pop a balloon. It was like a.
Oh man. And then
uh,
what was the best part was Cosmic was about to be like, well, if Starlight wants her channel back, then she's gonna have to get up here on a panel and say that that I wanted him to come to a hotel room, which is an absolute fucking lie.
Mostly Cosmic, I thought that was like Nat Chloe or one of them.
No, that's Cosmic's fake story. I've
Yeah.
asked him to prove it a million times. But anyhow, he was about to say that, and yeah. Anyways, Are you done, Manda, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna
Okay.
probably like watch a
I
movie and
I thought we
you
could
know.
play Kimmy's video like as an outro.
Yes, for sure. And I want to thank everybody
Yeah.
again for coming. I'm gonna go back and read chat when I'm
Thanks for letting
done.
me
And
run your panel.
yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you for
having me
running the
up.
panel. Thank you, Eric,
Thanks
for
for
coming
coming
in.
up,
Thank
Eric.
you,
Thank you.
Starlight, for coming up and doing things when I was on the other panel. All right, everybody mute, and then we're gonna be done after this.
Yeah.
Sub to Kimmy P. Okay.
Winky, thank you for loving my pony.
Oh, you got a pony tonight.
I did get a pony tonight. I feel so
That's
special.
She she fucking kills me.
She tries to fit in where she can.
She just repeats herself over and over and over again. Like, it's just the only thing that's new is the person she's fighting with. It's all the same thing, the same song and dance, the same story that she uses against every single person she ends up not liking and wants to fight with. Well, when she doesn't like someone, she likes to change the opinions like of others to not like them because she can't handle people liking someone that she doesn't like. So then she gets on these little rants and picks these fights or interjects herself into something that had nothing to do with her whatsoever.
The
And
reality is
just
if,
to kick something
yeah,
off.
the reality is if she allows
Starlight booted herself. Okay, well, I guess this is it. Make sure you check Kimmy's video out. I don't know what happened to Starlight. She booted herself. Um, thank you guys, everybody, for coming. I appreciate it. Um, I'll be live sometime this week. So thanks, guys. Bye.